happy to be able to share the same stage with some of the artists that's up tonight. Lifetime fan of Tech Nine, so that's definitely an honor to be have the opportunity to open up for him. Killer Mike as well, and expand and expound. That's what it's about at the end of the day. Just trying to come bring my talents and everything that I have onto the stage and just have a good time many times. Austin, San Antonio, Houston, Dallas. I'm very familiar with Texas. Nice climate, very welcoming people. Southern hospitality at its finest.
So I'm guessing that you've definitely been at South by Southwest before.
I've been a couple times. South by Southwest is always good. It's always a chance for artists from like myself who have independent fan base and underground core fan base to be able to go out and expand and see different artists from different walks of life and different genres of music all collectively coming under one umbrella and networking with each other. And if you're smart, then you're going to go out and go network with a plethora of artists, which broadens your fan base as well. And that's what it's all about at the end of the day, continuing to try to keep growing and progress as an artist. And that's one of the main purposes for me to come out to South by Southwest every year.
Lil B is really blowing up. Like, how do you feel about these younger cats, like, really doing it now from the West?
Lil B is an internet phenomenon, but besides that, he's actually a hard worker. People say whatever they want to say about his music, and it may not be their preference of music and their first choice in listening, but what you can't deny is his ability to work. He's a workhorse. He goes out. He actually just released a mixtape last month with 600 songs. That's amazing for anyone to go. I don't think that there's artists out there who have recorded 600 songs in their career thus far.
Very true.
So for him to go out and put out his work, like I say, it doesn't have to be your choice of music. You may not like the music that he's doing, but what you have to do is respect his grind. You have to respect the fact that he used no major budget, no major tools of marketing other than social networks, and he's become a phenomenon. He's utilized it to become financially secure through shows, 8,000 and up. He's booked every weekend. He's all around the country, all around the world, and it's definitely, he's the marquee for what it is for an artist to take their career in their own hands. I feel like other artists should be obligated to do what he's done, as well as pay homage to him instead of always trying to knock him for whatever type of style of music that he does make. It's very unfair and it's unjust that artists are so they're honorary, as well as they're so stuck on themselves that they don't acknowledge the marketing that he's done. I think that some major corporation should hire him for marketing. He's a marketing genius. He's great.
Any chance we could see a Mr. Fat Lil B record in the future?
I've done records with Lil B for a long time. That's my little brother. Like, I love that dude. Like, you know what I'm saying? There was always support with us. We've been working since he was 14 years old.
With the Pack, right? Back in the action. Remember some of those?
I've done stuff with him just by himself, as well as, and we talk every other day. Just allowing each other to know, like I tell him all the time, keep grinding, keep working, and keep going. Their first show, and like in front of 25,000, I headlined a concert in the Bay Area and I brought them out. And that's how I am. I'm about continuing to keep showing love. And he will always have a place in my heart because my mother recently died a couple months ago of cancer, and he came to the funeral, and man, and he wrote a great poem for me, and he dedicated a song off his last mixtape to my mother. So he'll always have a place in my heart, man. He's a Class A guy.
Real tragic news from the West. Our man Nate Dogg passed away. Like, can you just give us like your fondest or earliest memory of just hearing his music and how it affected you?
I think Nate Dogg is the industry's Tim Duncan. What I mean by that, like, he's just a power forward. Like, he gets the job done, straight, sweet basics, and gets the job done. Probably one of the greatest of all time in his position when it came to hooks. There's undeniable, like, you can, whenever these hook guys and do hooks, you can say whatever you want to say, but Nate Dogg had hits for years, for many years, consecutive, like back-to-backs. Even songs you don't even remember the rappers, you remember the hooks. And he definitely will be missed in hip-hop, and he has been missed over these 3 years. And it's unfortunate that it takes a death for people to remember your greatness. But no one has been saying anything about him for the past 2 or 3 years. He's been in the hospital. He's actually been going through this struggle for the past 2, 3, 4 years from strokes and things like that, and people haven't, you know, kept him on a broad stream, and it's sad that death affects us like that, but we will always remember his greatness, his impact, his influence on how he changed the music scene, and the West Coast will continue to ride. My condolences go out to Warren G, who has been a best friend of him, who visited him in the hospital every week, and the rest of the people who come under that G-Funk era. Appreciate those guys for opening up and changing the sound of music for the West Coast as well as for the rest of the country and worldwide. You will always be remembered.